Hey, welcome back to AC Cooper White. Hope you're having a great day. Today I thought I'd talk about writing, but in this case, business writing. Because if you're going to be an author in this day and age, you're going to need to think about marketing your book at some point. Longtime professional authors have always said that it's best to, the best marketing is your next book. And that's true. That's why this year my goal was to build my backlist. But okay, Anita, where were you going with this? Okay, yeah, I know. But while that is true, it's also true that you're going to need to build an email list, because that's actually should be first and foremost before ads. That should be your goal, is building up a list of people who enjoy what you write. I myself am in the process of that. I'm weeding out people on my Substack list that never open the email because it's clear that they don't care to hear from me, and that's fine. So that's part of managing your list. But marketing is something that some people find enjoyable, some people don't. You're not going to have to worry about it too much if you're just beginning writing. The best thing, like longtime authors say, is just add to your list. But in some cases, well, most cases, you're going to need to market it, whether that's just posting on social media, sharing. The biggest thing you should focus on is building an email list. And I'm going to pause because that's my husband practicing his guitar. Okay, back to what I was thinking. You need to work on your email list by creating a lead magnet, which I'm in the process of putting together. In my case, it's going to be a 3-story collection. All of them are mysteries. 2 of them are in the same world and the other one's in a different world. The 2 that are in the same world have a slight sci-fi twist, but there's no horror, no gore, just because it's not a horror, obviously. It's a mystery. So anyway, that's what I'm doing, is putting together a list. And then you go on Facebook groups. That's my plan anyway. Go on Facebook groups, and that will let you share your lead magnet. But I've got to get it all set up on the back end. I've got to create the funnel, which would be consisting of a thank you for downloading, welcome to my world. I'm thinking what I'll do is, I don't necessarily want to send them to Substack, even though Substack lets you have all of the emails. I don't know, I've got to work that out. Whether I'm going to stick with Substack or just feed all of the emails in Substack to my own. At some point, eventually I will, but that's not a decision I'm dealing with right now. So anyway, the point being is you've got to have something that readers want. Whether it's, if you're nonfiction, it would be, checklists, or maybe a short course that you've created, whatever it is, to get people on your list. And then that is where the real gold is when it comes to being a writer in these days, because you want to find people that enjoy what you write and want to hear from you. So email is the best way to do it, and actually the conversion rate for email is way higher. You don't make money, you don't sell on Facebook. Facebook's whole intention is to keep you on Facebook. So they're not going to send you to an out, even though you can put it in the comments of a Facebook post, put a link to your site. Not everybody's going to do that. And to be honest, not everybody's on Facebook for work. Mostly they're just scrolling for cat and dog videos. So work on your email. And that's what I'm working on right now, is building an email list of people. And then eventually at some point, I'm hoping these people, if they like my stuff, they would be willing to be first readers and maybe help with I almost say comments, but no, help with reviews to help improve the visibility of my book. All these different things. So don't forget that, yes, you're writing fiction and it's important to get better at your craft. Definitely. And to try things like I've been doing on this channel. Trying different things that some work, some don't. That's the only way you're going to know, is to test it out. And some things you'll know instinctively that won't work for you, but you never know. Just try. So think about, if you haven't already, think about what you would offer your readers. Something that they would enjoy, that would be beneficial to them, and work on building a community, because it's not numbers so much as it's a community. And I'd much rather have a small group of readers who are engaged, who want to hear from me and want to build community, than thousands upon thousands of people that never open an email, never care to connect, don't buy your stuff, all of that. So think about that. Whether you've written one book or 100 books, that's probably already come onto your radar, but don't let it go. If you're a beginning writer, just think about the business side, because this is a business after all, not just having fun writing, which you should totally have fun writing, I think. Yeah, sometimes it's a drudge, but for the most part it's fun. So until next time, get to writing. And if you're reading something, share in the comments below what you're reading. I'd love to hear it. And I'll catch you next time. Bye.